We are back, episode 119 of Journey to a Million. Myself, Drew Skyberg, here with Jared Valesky. Zack will be joining us here shortly. But look, Jared, this past weekend you told me, watch the Honest documentary. Followed your directions, and wow. Yeah, we already talked a little bit. Best documentary I'd say I've seen. I said, take the Giannis Rise thing, make it 20 times better.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get this Giannis, the Marvelous Journey one. I was telling our people to watch it more. It's on out of all things Prime Video too.
Yeah. It's actually, it makes you like understand like firsthand what Giannis went through and like how he got to where he is now, instead of just like it being from an actor telling his story about, not even about like his life, but more just about him in the league and like the championship. This documentary like took a look at how when they're in Greece and they're struggling to live, and they played my favorite part of the whole thing, most like one of the best parts, explaining about how Giannis was always in charge. So when they were running home at night, they thought it was a game to get home fast, like quicker. But in reality, like Giannis was just trying to keep his brothers safe and like running home so that they wouldn't get taken or, hurt by someone.
I'm just glad they didn't.
So deep.
They didn't Disney it. Like the Rise was Disneyed. Like all like, this. We have to do this together. It was more of like really what happened, and then also to, like we got to hear Giannis Unfiltered too. Like they had him. That was the Milwaukee Art Museum. You see, like where he was getting the interview. That was where that was, and they had it just very open. And I like how they divided it in acts too. So it actually like was tailored to what respective part of his.
As soon as I was like, when I was watching it, it was Act 2. I was like, okay. I turned to my roommate and I was like, what part hasn't been mentioned yet? And it was about his father. And I was like, as soon as that comes on, this is gonna, that part that was tough. But it just shows like how maybe we're biased because we're Bucks fans, but like how do people like hate the guy? I mean, his story is like different than anyone else's. You look at, no offense to like Jokic, but like he's there, he wins it all, and he's just like, I don't care, like Giannis wins it, and he reflects back to like, he goes up to
everything.
Chris and he's like, we did this. He goes up to Thanasis and says, remember when we were here? Thanasis is really the reason that he actually started playing basketball, because like he was the water.
That was crazy to think about. That was,
I didn't even know that. Yeah.
Obviously, we're going through some spoilers here too, so if you're listening, watch it, just skip through a little bit. But one last thing I did want to mention though, like, and that was shocking. Did you know the story of him his rookie year about like not like about almost missing the game from?
No, I didn't. No, I did not. That was awesome. Someone random just that was
like
cool.
That's crazy. And all the footage they had too. They had all like
I was, as I was watching it, I was like confused why I've never seen that footage before, because there was so much like unreleased footage of him getting brought into Milwaukee and like
this just 10
shaking
years
hands
ago.
of people. Yeah, I was like, okay, I've never even seen this. You were holding on to this for this long. I mean, I'm happy that they put it together the way they did, but like I was surprised they had footage of him getting out of that stranger's car that drove him to the game, of him finally getting to Milwaukee and trying his first what was the food that he tried in the movie? I don't even remember. Whatever it was, he had his first
smoothie.
Yeah, his first smoothie. And it's like, then they featured Smoothie King, and I was like, wow, there's all this footage that I've just never seen before that I would think like they would have released years ago, but I don't know. It's put together perfectly.
That was good overall. Combine, Jared, for NFL. I guess we gotta talk football now a little bit.
Yeah,
but this past week, pretty football busy. Of course, all like the deadlines for like the caps or like for the franchise tag, and then cutting guys here. We're seeing a lot of that come in, but then also the combine too this past week. So
it's a few things. I mean, the combine was as good as it could have been for the athletes that actually performed, in my opinion. I mean, I'm biased, but keep it at Lucas Oil. I think anyone can agree with that. I don't think they want it anywhere else, but I think that Indy did a great job of hosting it. There were some standouts, obviously breaking John. Who had the record? It
was Xavier Worthy from Texas.
Who and then record did he break?
Who did he break?
Was it
John Ross?
John Ross? I think it was John Ross. Yeah. But anyways, breaking the records, and it seems to happen every few years, if not every year, where a new record's broken. But the 40 time being broken is actually crazy because you can't really get much faster than what that time is. But one thing I wanted to mention about not the combine, but about franchise tagging is Pittman. I don't know. I don't know why we're not extending him right away. I understand the point of it, because now if another team wants him, if the Colts don't match the price, we get two first round picks, which is like crazy for Pittman. But I don't know. He could be a top 5 receiver next year. I don't think he's, if we're talking about someone that's had a few down years, then yeah, I get it. But now we have Richardson for a year, and he had 1,100 yards last year. So I feel like, and he's getting 21 million a year, which is like 9 million below the leading position in Tyreek Hill.
That's crazy to think about, though, too.
Yeah, I feel like if he got paid an extension, we could see like a 4-year, 100 million. 110 million.
I think that's what we said. Like he was like around 25 million was probably, and I don't know what the guarantees would look like. It would probably be more front end though. It'd be like the Mike Williams kind of contract, but it's still crazy to think about. I don't know. Overall, though, a lot of the franchise tags, I would say a lot of them weren't really surprises.
No.
Overall, I think Pittman, though, I think the big reason why you do that is you have now a year to negotiate an extension with him. I think
they're
still
get talking. One done. Yeah.
It sounds like they'll get one done.
Is a franchise tag 2 years? Is that what it?
1 year.
Nope. Is it only 1 year? Okay.
Yeah, but you can be reoffered. So like Saquon, for example, at the running back spot was offered last year. They did not take him again this year.
Okay, so you get the average of the 5 top receivers
at your respective positions.
Yep.
So in this case,
he'll be getting 21, and then, or is it 21 and a half, whatever it is, and then
21.8.
21.8, and then next year we'll have, or maybe even just now or anytime. So hold on. So if we extend him, say we give him a 4-year extension, does the franchise tag count as the first year, or is that separate from the 4-year extension?
It's done separately. So then it's this year is the tag year. Like so on Spot Track, it shows as a franchise. It shows blue. The cap hit, it's all like it's the flat rate. Like so, his cap hit's the same amount as actually the base salary. So it's actually pretty easy.
Yeah,
which helps.
Well, it's probably going to make Pittman mad. I mean, obviously he's getting money, so he's not mad. But like, you would think the team would want to commit to him. We have a lot of money to spend. We have one of the most, one of the highest amounts of cap to spend in the offseason this year. We have like 60 million or 80 million, I think, because they just upped the cap. But now we're franchise tagging him. I get it, but like, you could have extended him. The only reason that we do this right now is if we go off and we sign a safety cornerback, someone that can, or like a Justin Jefferson, someone that would help us just become contenders right away. Otherwise, I don't know why you don't extend them. But
the Colts too, as a team, right? Their cap is pretty, like they have a lot of cap available, do they not?
Yeah.
So I mean, it helps with having rookie quarterback. Like if you look at all the teams that have like a lot of cap available, they haven't paid a quarterback. I mean, that's just simply how it is these days.
Give us 3 years to build around Richardson, then we pay Richardson, and then we're stagnant.
This is the Colts' best. Like they have to, and I'm not saying like Brock Purdy in terms of. I'm just saying Brock Purdy in terms of salary, kind of like how the 49ers built around having a quarterback at that salary is what. Obviously, Richardson has a higher salary because of draft spot, but they need to do something similar. I feel
the 49ers did a good job. They got lucky too. Not lucky, but they got fortunate. They're fortunate that they got a guy from the 7th round to be their pay Purdy coming up. Like if the Colts are able to build around Richardson, and then say 3 years from now, I think it's a 4-year rookie deal, or is it 5, 4 or 5, whatever it is. But
Richardson will be a 5th year. He'll get a 5th year option because he's the first round.
So when we end up paying him, you don't spend any money. Like you're not going to see the Chargers spending money. You're not going to see the Bengals after they extended Joe Burrow. You're not going to see them spending much money. Like once you extend your quarterback, that's like all your cap, and you're not really going to venture out to anything else that year. At least that's what I've seen the last few years. So if we can build around Richardson now, that's probably the best chance we have to actually compete in the next 3-4 years.
So yeah, they'll have his 5th-year option they can take in 2027. So that you guys really, I mean, really till 2028 is when you, which as a Colts fan, you'd love to hear that. You have
from being after Luck retired, from being mediocre for 5-6 years. Yeah, I just want to compete one of those years. If we're AFC South champions and we're division, we win our conference. Even if we make the Super Bowl once and we lose, I'll still be kind of happy that we're competing. Like the Brewers, you look at the Brewers and it's like, okay, they made it to the playoffs again. Well, that's not enough because you think that you think that the Lions were happy with this season? Yes, because they've been terrible for so long. They make the playoffs, they make the post, they make a little run. They lose, sure, but like they're still happy with the season. If the Colts make it to conference, like they're gonna think it's a successful season if they can repeat it again next year and build on it.
I agree. I think that's what everybody wants to see. We have Zack. He'll be coming in here in a sec. He's in, but not all the way in yet.
Yeah, the Brewers won 2-0, and now they're tied 3-3.
Good. It's crazy how baseball season's coming up here.
Yeah.
Soon we'll have to throw a baseball grid in there. I was looking at it today too. They're starting to do.
I'm good with those when it's in season. Right now, if you gave them to me, I'd struggle.
Well, they're doing weird stuff with it. So they're doing I'm not gonna pull it up obviously, but they played third base minimum 1 game.
Oh, come on.
As a category. It's like
really
okay.
Okay,
I had some really good Brewer ones.
It was on the 6th. Wait, no. Sorry, I'm looking at my package right now. Looks like it's gonna be here like in a few days. Awesome, cool. All right. Anyways,
yeah. Exciting. Otherwise, the league calendar stuff. This next week's actually extremely busy for the league. Right now they have NFLPA stuff going on next Monday through Wednesday, and then the league year, the new league year starts at 4 p.m. Eastern next Wednesday already. So actually 3 o'clock. That, and then as Jerry, right, you mentioned you won't be on next week, but Zach and I will be able to cover right away the new league year, as it's 3 o'clock starts on next Wednesday. And then we won't know much. I mean, that obviously starts then, but then we have 2 weeks from today is when the league meets in Orlando. And then April, we can already begin training stuff.
Okay. I went on a class tour. We toured Lambeau. It was for a video production class. We got to see here, I'll show you the Lombardi trophies we got behind. We got where the players do their meetings and stuff. The practice facility, all that, and then also the field. We got on the field a little bit, and it was pretty cool to see the behind the scenes. Some film guy, Andy, took us behind. He travels with the team. He's a videographer for the Packers, and he showed us around. It was pretty cool, but I don't know. It was just nice to see. I didn't they updated everything since July. From July till now, they added every single position has their own room. So the running backs meet in a certain room, the tight ends meet in a room, and then they have their big office where they all meet together. They go over obviously film and everything. He told us about how long it takes from when they take the video on the field, during the game, to when it's actually available for the coaches and players to watch. As soon as they take the film and they're during the game will end, and then by the time all players get onto the bus, they already have the film ready, which is insane. I didn't know it was
crazy
that quick, because years ago it took hours before they could even get it.
I would think it'd be Huddle. You're waiting overnight and then you get a.
That's what it used to be. It's insane.
Wow, that's actually really cool. Did you?
Yeah.
And you said this was a class trip. Are you guys doing any other trips like that?
No, this was just a tour that we took. Normally he lets us tour an ESPN station too, but I already did that myself, so it wasn't really something that.
Did you do the one
to do? But
which one did you do again? The one south of here?
Yeah, Beaver Dam. Yeah, that was last summer, but it was cool to see that as well. But now that's not normally this class is taken during the fall as well, and then they'll go to a Monday night game because the class is on Monday nights, and then they'll be able to see inside scoop of what goes down during the game, and so it would have been cool. But it's a spring class this year, so couldn't really do that.
See Lambeau.
Yeah, I see Zack, but I don't see Zack.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. He's here, I think. I did want to hear your thoughts on this, though, Jared.
I heard him. Where is he?
Zach, I got something for you. You ready? Did you see the Micah Parsons? So he got his 5th-year option, right? But instead of
DN instead of a linebacker to save him a couple million.
What do you think?
Wait,
It sucks
did
for
they
Micah
really?
Parsons, but it's smart for Dallas.
Okay, that's what everyone would say, Zach. Thank you.
Well, what am I supposed
I'd
to
be
say?
pissed if I was Micah. I'd be pissed. What? I mean,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
that's
so
stupid.
What position should they like?
He's a linebacker.
Here to have like an edge position, like label it edge. Like I don't. So
Guy's
it would have been
linebacker.
24, Jared. 24 mil. It was a 3 mil difference if
Wow.
he would have gotten as a linebacker.
That's his position, no? When I think of Micah, I think of linebacker.
Outside linebacker.
He blitzes a lot, sure, but he's a linebacker. You know, I don't know. Whatever.
Supposedly, like his team, they can fight it. I guess I envision they would, but again, it is over 3 million, which grand scheme, like for a guy like Parsons, if he does get a big deal, not a huge thing, but still, it's $3 million. So
there's probably like certain requirements and stuff that, like, based on like position, like you can be considered DN if you are in pass coverage less than this amount of snaps and that kind of thing.
I'm sure they have a basis behind why they made the decision, but there was a lot of things that actually happened today too. That Zach Ertz, league winner.
Mitch Trubisky and the Bills are going to be working on a deal.
A little reunion with Money Mitch and the Bills.
Yeah.
Really?
I wish he would have went to a different team so we could use him on the grids, but
that would be nice.
Hopefully we get some Cody Ford today.
I hope so. Jared and I were talking a little bit. Zach, did you see the Bills had a cut fest?
Yeah.
Yep.
What are you eating?
I mean, I was expecting a few of their cuts, but not as many as they did. Oh, you just cut him?
I hit him because he's doing an ASMR now.
Yeah. So they got rid of did you think Poyer was getting cut? I thought who else was the other one?
White. Tre'Davious White,
Tre'Davious
and I'd say Poyer were the ones that surprised me. Okay. Poyer was only actually a $6 million savings.
Yeah. Maybe he's getting a little outdated.
I don't know. But like Deontay Hardy was obvious. Naeem Hines, unfortunate, but
I saw that and I was like, okay, so we won the trade. Cool.
You could draft a guy. I don't know. Well, Hines also had that injury too, and which was unfortunate.
I know. Well, yeah, I'm just saying we won the trade, but I love Hines. He's awesome.
They cut Mitch Morse and then a release, and then they're able to save $8.5 million on top, and then they're going to move McGovern to center is the plan I saw. So yeah, it's interesting how they're going about that, and they're able to save a bunch of cap. But that's what happens. Like we talk about having to pay a quarterback, you have to make moves like this, even when the cap gets increased by as much as it did.
Yeah. Off topic. Did you see the college basketball predictions? The bracket predictions? Do you see the Badgers were projected to be a 6th seed now?
Oh yeah, I saw that. That's still really high.
I know. I'm impressed that we're probably gonna end up being like a 7 or an 8, I would guess.
I respectfully, based on how Wisconsin's performed, even like man, they got terrible. Even against Illinois, they were favored at home, and they still.
We scored 80 some points and we still lost because we give up 93.
Marcus Damask, Jared. You remember him out from Old Pond? Yeah, dunked on Riley.
Yeah. He did dunk on Riley. Yeah, on the baseline. Yeah.
Hey, Riley comes and listens. He's a fan of the show. He was a great player.
He's definitely home right now, so I don't know if he's going to be popping in or not, but
we'll see.
Marcus Damask, great player, but dunked on him.
That's what I remember, because I remember being at the game like, wow, that guy's good. Wow. Yeah. I remember because he was getting looked at by Northern Illinois and then transferred in.
Yeah.
But
that's funny.
Crazy stuff though. And Wisconsin now though, moving forward, they'll make it, Jared, right? They'll make it, but
He's averaging 16 points a game too. Like that guy is.
No, he's been good. And they cut to his dad every time.
Yeah. What do you have against the Badgers? Was it
27?
31. Oh my god.
Yeah. But
it's crazy.
I think, and then Illinois lost to Purdue, and Wisconsin still is Purdue. So at Purdue.
If Wisconsin beats Purdue, we can get a 5 seed. If not, we're a 7.
Yeah, I agree. Based on how the Big Ten tournaments weighted extremely, extreme amount based on them. So I would say pending that too. If they have an early exit in that and lose, like they're going to be, I think, an 8 or 9 seed.
If we win the Big Ten tournament, it's very obviously very optimistic. But if we were to win that, I could see us possibly getting a 4 seed. Maybe
I would agree.
Maybe I would agree. Yeah, but that's not going to happen with the way this team's been playing. We're going to get first rounded by like Michigan or something. Like we already lost to them, so I don't know.
And yeah, Marquette, I would say, is gonna get. I mean, Kolek ideally is gonna be back in March, or for March Madness. They're optimistic; they think he will be. But yeah, 2 or 3 is probably where they'll be at.
If they win the Big East, it's a 2 for sure. But
yeah, they got
right now. I'd say 3.
Okay, it depends how they play. If they
beat UConn tonight, yeah.
But they have a lot more losses than the other squads. Like,
hey, if they beat UConn and they win the Big East, I could possibly see a 1 seed. Not gonna lie,
it'd be cool, but they would have like probably 8 or 9 losses and be.
Yeah.
Usually it's not the case.
I guess Houston, UConn.
It's gonna be Houston, UConn, Purdue, but then that 4th one, it's probably gonna be Tennessee at this point.
Yeah.
Tennessee.
Is Zack here, or is he just like hanging out?
He's eating.
Okay.
There wasn't
we don't support ASMR on this, do we?
No, I've been here for a while now, just waiting to get added back.
No, you weren't. Do you remember Marcus Damask, Zach? That's what we were talking about. Do you remember?
Nope.
No.
And nor do I care. So
played against played against Valders at Valders.
Fox 11 came. Literally, Fox 11 came the whole thing. Was it sophomore year?
It's a cool thing, Zach. I mean, he dunked on Riley Homo, and now he's dropping 30 points on Wisconsin in Illinois.
Yeah,
against
I
Wisconsin.
probably wasn't at the game.
It was a push-off, by the way. In Riley's defense, though, honestly.
Yeah, and he went around him. It wasn't straight over him. He like went to the side of him.
No,
but
I'm defending Riley. It was a push-off. If you literally watch it, they showed it. It was he rode him with his arm the whole way down the court.
Yeah, but he dunked on him. You know, we can tell everyone he got dunked on by a possible, probably an NBA player one day. But
she is a shot G League for sure.
Yeah.
All right, Zach, how's the NFL going for you?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
How's Madden Mobile?
Non-existent.
Yeah, we retired. We all retired.
Yeah.
It was okay. We're gonna be able to use Eric Kendricks for more grids probably, as he was released by the Chargers today. If you all saw that.
He was released yesterday.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, old news.
Yeah. Get your day right at least.
Jeez.
I was off yesterday or last week too. Yeah, as you see.
Yeah.
And Zach, Wisconsin's pro day, by the way, is mid-March. We were talking about that a little bit. I forgot to tell you, like when it was.
What?
Wisconsin's pro day, like for Braille and Allen.
Oh,
talking about that.
Speaking of March, is he on steroids? Has he been on steroids in the past?
His combine was not great either.
No, but so everybody, you saw the picture of him and JJ Watt, right? I mean, you saw the comparison. I'm guessing because JJ Watt posted I didn't look at what I looked like at 17 versus him. Maybe because they test for everything now, so there's no way he is. But maybe years ago, I'm just speculating. I love Braylon Allen, obviously, but it doesn't look natural at all. I don't know.
Well, I do think though, like his combine though, I think he's not going to be the first running back off the board. I think we all kind of knew that, but like the running backs after the combine this past week, I think I don't know. I'm not interested. And we of course look at the fantasy perspective, but like we're obviously not going to see a running back in the first round. I think we can all agree on that.
Well, we thought the same thing back in 2021 or 2020, and then Clyde Edwards-Helaire went at number 30. So if it's not the first round, it'll be early second. Like Blake Corum's going to go, Braylon Allen's going to go. It's going to be around that area.
Yeah, I don't even know who like my top running back right now would be. Obviously, like if Brooks didn't get hurt, he'd probably be people's top. But like, I don't know. It's tough right now because of how the combine performance was for everyone. Like the receivers, of course, Xavier Worthy. When you run a record-breaking 40, it's gonna be.
And that's why everyone should compete in the combine. No, I don't know.
Quarterbacks, well, like it's honestly good. I feel for the guys so like Sam Hartman, for example. Like it's good that like those guys were given more of a chance now instead of being like they've been undershot.
Yeah.
The guys that don't are pretty much locked in top 10 picks. So
that's what.
It's not like there's second round guys that.
But you know what happens then is players that overperform jump into the top 10, and those that didn't perform get bumped out. So, and like you said, if you get drafted within the top however many, you get a higher salary. You get more incentives. So you can always get bumped out by people that overperform, and you get looked over. So you never know. It's always good just to. I understand like Marvin Harrison, the quarterbacks. Yeah, they're going top 5. No one's going to replace them. But you look at the players like JJ McCarthy and players like that where they're like borderline top 10. Like they're not going to make it if players jump them.
Zack, you missed kind of us talking about the Bills cuts. You heard us talk about Parsons, Zach Ertz. We can talk about Jamal Adams. I don't know, just kind of weird cuts. What about Kyle Duggar with the transition tag?
What about it?
It was rare that he got offered one.
Oh, I mean, I think most people thought he was going to get tagged or something at least, right? I was surprised the Patriots didn't use a franchise tag on either Michael Onwenu or Kyle Duggar.
Were you surprised about Josh Allen getting tagged or no? Was that kind of a given?
No. I think everyone kind of knew that was happening. Either
tagged
or a long-term extension.
We talked about Pittman.
Yeah. I don't think that was a surprise either. Like it was the extension was obviously the goal, but
I think my biggest surprise was Christian Wilkins not getting tagged.
Oh, of Knott's, yeah. With Miami. I wonder, was that like a cap thing? Was it like we got to pay Tua soon thing?
They got quite a few contracts coming up. They got to extend Waddle. They got to pay Tua.
So, off topic,
paid.
Who's Denver's quarterback this year? Are they drafting one?
JJ McCarthy.
That seems like the Sean Payton guy.
Yeah.
Without Jerry Jeudy and Cortland Sutton.
They're going to be terrible, aren't they?
Yeah.
Jeudy wants out.
Bad last year. Mm. So their defense early in the season last year was bad, and then they picked it up second half. But I don't see them being above 500, even close to that next year.
We want to roll. I know it's the off season. I do have a grid up right away.
Oh, the Dolphins are negative 15 in the cap right now, so might have been a little bit.
Saints? Don't the Saints still have fun to do?
When's Bach going to be gone? Like
Saints are 15 under 2. You see the Broncos are eating $85 million in dead cap over the next 2 years on the Wilson contract?
Yeah, I mean they gave him way too much.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
The right way, but
it's insane.
Chargers are still
Russ,
18.
If you don't, do this, we're just gonna bench you. Like what? I don't like how they did it, but whatever works, I guess. It's a business.
How are Packers doing? 12.
Well, it's gonna be like 60.
No, it's only like a $20-30 million. Isn't it 20 million? I believe they save with Bakhtiari cut.
So Bakhtiari is 20 million. Yeah.
What about not Douglas? The other
Jair.
They're not cutting Campbell. They're cutting Bakhtiari.
What is his name? They got rid of Douglas. Their safety or cornerback.
Savage.
Darnell Savage. Yeah,
he's a free agent.
Okay, because I was talking to my roommate, big Packer fan. He's like, we need a safety. I was like, well, what about like, because Jonathan Owens is still there, right? Is he
He's
a free
also
agent
free
as well?
agent.
Okay.
So is Rudy Ford.
So you're gonna have to draft one, I'm guessing.
We need 2 safeties. I'm hoping they go
Zack,
after Xavier McKinney or Quandre Diggs.
Yeah.
What'd you
Xavier
think about
McKinney would be
Diggs
a good
What'd you
target.
think with Poyer getting cut today?
I guess it didn't save him much, but
That's what I'm saying. It was 5.7 million. That was the one we were kind of surprised at.
yeah, I mean, they obviously need to free up some cap space. He's getting old. I think isn't he 32, 33?
32 is
He's
correct.
old. Yeah.
I feel like it's the same reason the Colts cut Leonard, because like you can just notice that they're a little 2 steps behind, and he's getting past his playing days. So I don't know. I'm just speculating.
That much, yeah.
Yeah, I did see a thing. Well, they just restructured Campbell's deal, so he's not going to get cut, and it only save him $3 million.
AJ Dillon apparently is gone, basically.
Well, yeah, he's a free
And
agent.
then
He's just not
Aaron
gonna
Jones, if they
re-sign.
don't agree, he's also gone. So
They're going.
Jones will be around, I think.
they said that if
it
they don't
just-
agree on a deal, they're not gonna entertain the idea of bringing him back. So
After that postseason he had to those I know it was 2 games, but like it would just be a sour taste, in the mouths of many if he just.
well, that's why he's gonna ask for more, and they're not gonna agree because he thinks he's better. I'm not saying he thinks he's better than he is, because he's great, but the team's not gonna want to pay him more than he wants.
I think it'll be
see them
interesting.
drafting Braylon Allen and starting a little,
Why do you think
Dynasty
they draft
league.
Braylon Allen, Jared?
Well, they're going to need a running back. If they don't sign
He's from
Jones
Wisconsin.
back, they're not going to go with what's his name? Patrick Taylor? Is that his name?
James
saw
Robinson had a couple of snaps.
Okay.
I saw Upper Hand Fantasy said an intriguing landing spot would be Zach Moss to Green Bay.
Yeah, he won't be a Colt, so
That's a good one.
it could happen. I mean, Saquon, you could always look for him, but that's probably too much.
They have a lot of late picks, so that's where I feel like they might just like do what they try to do, where they got like Lou
Packers?
Nichols in the 7th round and just try to get a guy late in the draft.
They're
Don't
the
they have-
youngest team though. Like,
Packers have a first, 2 seconds, and 2 thirds.
hey, you know what they say though? The
Like they're
running
in a
back is
perfect
never
situation to.
running back's never the best player on your team for teams that win Super Bowls. So maybe they'd get a young guy and they.
Yeah, but still, if you draft somebody, they have either 2nd, 3rd round. If they draft somebody, I think that'd be fine. I mean, because you look at they're not the best player on that team, but that's also they never get paid, right? So I don't think any running back would be the best player on the Packers.
You could pay Zach Moss for a 2-year, $15 million.
He's not getting that much. Not a chance.
7.5 a year?
Yeah, that's insane.
What do you mean? That's insane. He was
It'd be
literally
like
like
2-year,
7th
like,
all in the league last
7
year.
or
Per
8.
year, like $8 million. Yeah.
No,
Okay, let me.
Jared,
how about
look at
let me
running
look at
back
his calculated mark.
contracts.
I'm
No,
very
gonna
well
look at his
versed in running back
calculated-
contracts. Okay.
Look what Zach Moss
Isn't Nick
right
Chubb
now.
getting like 11 or something?
Hold on, I got his market value up. His average annual value projected is a 2-year 9, Zach. 2-year 9 too.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was a little
That
off.
sounds-
Maybe 2-year 10. How about that? So 5 a year, which is
Wasn't
respectable
terrible,
for a team that will need a running back if they get rid of Jones. It's still a pay cut from what they're paying Jones. They wouldn't be.
I don't
Desperate,
think
but
they'd
they
get
need
him
someone.
to replace Jones. I think they would be getting him to take over AJ Dillon's role.
Well, if he's going to be a complimentary back, then he's not going to get nearly as much. He'll get $3 million a year. It's not going to be even close to that. If he's going to be their number one, then he'll get the $10 million that I think, or 11 even. No
That Miles
contender's
Sanders
going to have
signing,
a
though,
terrible running back.
man, that one just put the running backs a couple steps back. That signing,
And that's for
There's-
$6 million a year.
yeah, 6.3. It was
And
4
then
year
JT
25.
kind of helped the running backs.
Yes.
And Josh Jacobs, I guess you could say.
Where do you think Saquon's
Jacobs
gonna
didn't
go?
get paid.
He got a 1 year last year.
Yeah, well, he got tagged, and then they signed a 1-year deal instead of the tag. Same with
Yeah.
Saquon.
Oh yeah.
Everything I'm seeing is Saquon to Houston, but
I don't want
That'd be a good fit.
No, that would not be a good fit. That'd be a terrible fit. Wouldn't you think, guys? Yeah. Don't
why?
say that. Why would I want Saquon on Houston? It'd be terrible.
Don't worry,
Derrick
Zach,
Henry.
we already
get rid of Derrick Henry, and now we have Saquon. Like, come on.
we already thanked Lucas Oil Stadium for hosting a combine, so we already got the Colts stuff out.
Yeah. Lucas Oil is just a beautiful place. We got to go there sometime.
I want to go.
I wonder what there's a lot of running backs this offseason. Obviously, they're free agents. I feel like we're going to be seeing a lot of 2-year deals. Like one
2 years is going to be the
maybe
new norm,
3
I feel.
max. Yeah.
The Sanders one does have an out after year 2, so like I think that was kind of like
The Miles
2,
Sanders
like,
one.
yeah,
Yeah.
a key part in it. But
No, Deion
yeah,
Sanders.
There's other Sanders here.
Yeah, I know.
But it's going to be until the next CBA, which again was at 2030, 2031, when probably their running back deals will be structured differently or with something. Like this is going to be probably the norm until then, I would think. Because Saquon's going to get probably a 2-year deal. I can't imagine a 2-year, maybe like a 3 or 4 year with an out after 2.
Well, Jacob said he'd be happy with doing a 1-year deal. He said he'd be fine with it.
JT just got 4 years.
JT's an
JT's
outlier,
also
dude.
like 2 years younger, though, I think.
Jacobs is
'Cause
like
he came in-
26. No?
Taylor came in younger. It's going to be like
Yeah, I think Jacobs is 25, but isn't Taylor 24?
Yeah, I think he just turned 24 last year.
Jacobs is 26.
or he's 25. Taylor now just turned 25. But
Okay.
and his deal even Jared has an out after year 3.
Well, Josh Jacobs is what? 26. So they're pretty close. After year 3, so we're talking
What's
2 more
Saquon's
years.
26
and
too,
then
right?
an out.
Yeah, it'd be after Jared. It'd be out after 2026, or
Yeah.
it'd be in 2026. So like it'd be 2 more years.
Yeah. Saquon, I don't know.
Just looking at those deals, and we already went through the league calendar. Next Wednesday, Zach, it's at 3 is when free agent starts. So we'll talk about it next week.
Zach, I said I won't be here next week, so you guys can talk about that.
I'll be here.
You know more about it than I do, probably, anyways.
Well,
There
bye,
goes
Zach.
Right. Might as
we
well
do
get
a
a grid
grid
up. Huh? Yeah.
Great
Oh,
idea.
Look at that.
I don't know if I'll let him
Same
in.
Taste in beverages, same ideas.
Yeah, good.
Right.
Good taste in beverages.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever
What's your
tried
next
Super Coffee
Starbucks?
yet? Well, okay, Super Coffee is a big one for me that I love. It's
I've never had it.
they make okay. Well, you got to try it. They make really good drinks. They have like protein in their coffee. Good stuff.
What'd you have the other day
That-
with like the M&Ms or whatever was in it, or whatever it was? I don't know, weren't M&Ms, but like there was sprinkles or something. I don't know what.
Oh,
it
that was the
It looked
cookie.
fancy.
That was the cookie crumble cold brew or whatever, right? Are you talking about that?
Oh,
one?
is that what it was? Okay.
That was the February seasonal drink. Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
I'm going next Sunday at Sunday 10:30.
Okay.
I'll be going.
You already
I don't
map
know
out
what
when
I
you're
get.
going to get another one.
Yeah, and then it'll be next Friday at 9. I'm ready. I'm ready.
This guy has a calendar for when he's going to visit Starbucks to get a new coffee. Like,
Ready. I've invited Zach multiple times. I invited him to Smoothie King.
yeah.
Oh, he doesn't want to see the grid. Jared, don't you have a cold? It's obviously isn't Matt Hasselbeck
I'm
here?
actually allowed in now.
You're here, Zach.
Oh, he's-
Yeah. What'd you say?
Matt Hasselbeck?
Oh, the Colt. Yeah. I don't see the grid.
That was a good one, Drew.
There we go. Dwight Freeney, right there.
Oh, Dwight Freeney's the one who was
Yeah.
right. He was the one who usually say for this one. I feel, and he's
Mhm.
low.
So bottom, middle, TY, but I don't know how high he'll be.
That's gonna be
Um,
right.
did I I always forget his name. He played for the Colts and he played for the Raiders. I think he was a Jaguar as well. End.
Yeah,
Defensive
Ngakwe.
end. Yeah, Ngakwe. Yeah.
Yep.
He'll probably be high though, right? Will he?
Probably, yeah.
8%.
Did Malik Hooker play for the Cowboys? I know he played for the Titans.
Yeah. Wait,
Or is that Amani Hooker?
Amani's
Hooker
the
played for the-
Titans one. Yeah, is
Malik Hooker
Amani the
definitely
Titans?
plays for Dallas. Yeah, he works there.
He
'Cause-
works.
Yeah. Malik Hooker.
I'm going to use him because it's
like-
a safety. There's no way.
Yeah. Nice. Okay.
Colts. Good work,
Yeah.
Jared. Okay. All right. Now I need to channel the backup quarterback.
James Robinson, right middle. Sorry, I'm just. He had over 1,000 his rookie year. He had like 1,003 or something.
I'm fine with that because Fournette's going to be the one people use. ETN.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. Dallas 1,000. Okay. There's different ways we could go with this one. Zeke's obviously the high one.
Yeah.
Did DeMarco Murray ever do it with Dallas?
I couldn't
Did
tell
he play
you.
for Dallas? Did he play for Dallas?
I don't know. He's a Titan. That's all I know.
Yeah, he played with Dallas.
Do you think we could use him there? For 1,000? Or am I trying to? Is that too cute?
I don't know. I'm not really familiar with his Dallas days.
I don't. Isn't he best known for Dallas?
I always knew him as a Titan, obviously.
I knew him as a Titan, but he was in Dallas to start his career, I believe. Right?
Yeah. I feel like he's best known for Dallas. I don't know. You can always
So-
do Emmitt Smith too.
Well, Emmitt Smith also gonna be high. That was him and Zeke were the two.
All right.
If I'm wrong, then I don't know. 17 worked out.
17. Okay. When I see Browns, I think of quarterbacks.
Quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Deshaun Kaiser.
Okay.
Oh, what kind of quarterbacks?
DTR, like PJ Walker,
Some
like-
Brissett.
yeah, stuff like that.
When I see the Jaguars, I think of Chad Henne.
Yeah, but I don't see Chiefs. I don't see
Looking for some
there's-
McCown. Some
Christian
Fitzmagic.
Flacco. No, obviously. What about like where did like Cooper Rush play? Was he only a Cowboy? I don't know. I'm just thinking.
Okay,
back.
obviously Amari Cooper's on here.
Well, yeah. Cowboys. I don't know. I'm not good with the Browns. They were terrible for so long. Jarvis Landry. He ever play for?
Is there any Za'Darius Smith other teams? Nope.
No Jarvis. No. I think any backup quarterbacks work really. So. Got anything,
Yes,
Zach? Yeah. Right.
I'm thinking.
Okay. How about we go to Seattle rushing then?
I mean, you could have to do Amari Cooper.
Yeah, we said that.
Oh, you did.
I don't know like any Seahawks besides like Russell
Lynch.
Wilson days. In like present day.
Did Walker get 1,000 his rookie year?
Yeah.
Okay, that works. Let's do that.
Wait. Never mind. I don't
Did
know.
Carson? Did Chris Carson?
Oh, he got hurt so much.
They had Chris Carson. They had obviously Walker and who was there with Walker?
Rashad Penny.
Rashad Penny.
was,
Yeah.
was before, but Penny was never healthy to get that. I feel like Carson's had to have gotten 1,000. Do we do it?
Ask Zach.
Zach,
I'm not answering either way.
Okay, let's hold off then. Maybe
Lynch.
I don't
Do we
know.
just do Lynch and be safe?
That's gonna be like 90%.
Really? I'm gonna take the under on
Probably.
90.
See, I don't.
40.
Okay.
Yeah, Kenneth Walker definitely got it.
Did Chris Carson?
Well, I'm saying otherwise Marshawn would be a lot higher if
Oh yeah.
Walker didn't get it.
Sure. I'll look at that one after.
What about Jaguars and Browns? Carlos Hyde,
That does work.
right?
I say we use it whenever we hear.
He was
I
on
hear
my
Carlos
team.
Hyde.
He was on my fantasy team when I had Tyreek Hill and Carlos Hyde, and I was team Hyde and Tyreek. Right? It's a great name. I don't care what anyone says.
Sounds kind of mid.
Come on now, respect it. I made it myself. Do you want to just do Amari Cooper? We already have 41 up there. That'd
want
be
60.
63. Oh,
I knew it
nice.
was gonna be in the 60s.
Yeah, Kenneth Walker at 1,050.
Oh, thanks for
What
looking
did
and helping.
what did Chris Carson have? I feel like he had it.
Yeah,
Definitely.
he definitely did.
Okay, we got one left.
I see quarterback for some reason, but I don't think it is.
Yeah, Chris Carson did it in 2018, and 2019.
That would have worked then. Zach, do you have anything for this one? Because I don't at all.
Go through the quarterbacks. No Geno. No Drew Lock. No
It's not a
Russ.
quarterback. I could assure you that. Unless like PJ Walker, DTR, Joe Flacco, Deshaun, Jacoby, any of them played for the Seahawks and they didn't. So I just named 5 backup quarterbacks. You named 3
Receivers.
Jarvis Landry,
Elijah.
yeah. Who was the guy they had with Peoples Jones? He never played for the Seahawks.
Okay, Seahawks receivers now. We go Metcalf, Lockett, are the reasons. And then we can name Tate, Doug Baldwin.
We need Zach's help for this one. Hopefully Zach can help us out. But wait.
What?
Random thought. I don't know if he ever played for either, but I feel like I remember Jadeveon Clowney playing for these teams.
Yep.
I know he played for the
Closer.
Texans.
Closer.
Okay. What percent was he?
Oh, Josh Gordon.
Josh Gordon. Okay. Cool. Cody Ford 1/2. No.
PJ Walker? No. Money Mitch? No. Baker? No. Fitzmagic?
Winston? No. Andy Dalton? No. Close.
Huh?
No. Michael Thomas. Right?
Yeah, how high would he be?
Well, he's kind of irrelevant now, but people still obviously know him. So, I don't know. It's a tough one.
Always go with older, reliable.
Yeah. Old fragile
Marquise
now.
Colston.
Oh, okay.
That was the one who I was thinking we could say too. I can't spell his name.
Watch him do Golston again.
Oh my god.
No, I did. I put Col. I don't know. I tried the other way. And I didn't spell it right. Oh, I accidentally put an H in there. That's why I was like
Golston.
Cole Beasley.
Yeah, sure. Or Gabe Davis.
Beasley is 5,000. Yeah, he does.
Does it have
Bills
to
and
be on
Von
the-
Miller agreed to a renegotiated contract.
Boom.
Cool. Tyler Boyd definitely has it. He was their guy for
You sure?
years. Yes.
I don't know, Jared. I don't like the math on this one.
All right.
AJ Green.
Yeah, obviously AJ Green. Wasn't Tyler Boyd their guy before
Golden
T. Higgins
Tate.
and
Golden Tate played for the
No.
Bengals.
AJ Green was their guy. Yeah, he started with the Bengals.
I swear he has more than 5,000. Oh my god. Like, you guys suck, okay? Put Tyler Boyd in there. Why do you always listen to Zack no matter what? Put Tyler Boyd in there right now.
Because he was so confident, Jared. He was more confident than you on that one.
Who am I thinking of?
There you go. Like, are you guys kidding me? Like, Golden Tate never even played for the Bengals.
He was so much
Marvin Jones.
Marvin Jones, doesn't he work here for Bengals?
Make me
I
mad.
confuse
You
them
guys-
two all the time. They're both short white receivers. Like,
Did Marvin Jones play for the Bengals? Then put him in the bottom middle if you're so confident in
yeah,
that.
he did. He did.
Okay, put him there then. If you're so confident, let's see. Okay, there you go.
See, I knew what I was talking about. Just
Okay,
had the
shut
wrong
up.
guy.
You never listen to me
I'm-
at all.
I'm with-
You always just go with what
I-
Zack says.
I've made that mistake before.
Jeez. Might as well go to a new grid. This is washed already.
Yeah, doing a new one.
I'm half with you, Jared, but
I know what I'm talking about most of the time, not always. Rarely, I'd say I know what I'm talking about, but
Brandon Cooks, is he here? No.
Julio, obviously.
But my thing, do we want to put him in there or like get lower percentage?
I don't care. I just
Didn't
wanna get
Donovan
this
McNabb play for the
Immaculate.
Titans?
Okay, Marcus Mariota.
No, didn't Donovan and McNabb play for the Titans?
He was an Eagle. I don't know.
I think
Or
he
I'm
did,
thinking McNair. No, McNair.
but I'm also not. Yeah.
You should put McNair for the bottom right.
Did Chandler Jones play for the Patriots? Am I
Yeah.
okay?
There's so many things we could. Okay, how about I start filling these in? Do we want to do Julio Jones or Marcus Mariota for the bottom middle?
Don't care. Whatever one you think is lower.
Aziz Al-Shair.
Okay. Ele von chase on.
Is Julio lower? You think, Jared?
Oh no, probably not. But you can do it.
No.
Oh, okay.
Julio Jones or Marcus Mariota? Who do people know more?
There you go.
Brissett,
No.
Heineke, Taylor Heineke.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That'll be 52, but you can go for it.
Wow.
Oh, close enough. Look at that. 50.
Jared's just wiping the floor today.
Wow, that's crazy.
All right, Jared said you said Chandler Jones up here.
We'd be like 33. Oh
Right.
wow, way
Wow.
less. Okay, cool. Patriots and Commanders. I feel like that's a running back of some sort. I just feel like when I think of Commanders, I think of running backs.
Who was the guy for bottom right who for the Titans with the Oilers? Was it Eddie George?
Sure.
I'm telling you, Steve McNair.
He's telling us.
But- Like it says rushing yards. Is he? Was that? Have I?
I forgot quarterbacks can't run.
All right. Well,
No, we're
is
putting.
that?
no.
Does he still think that Steve McNair had over 5,000?
Sorry, that one was for the best.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, we give it an AP here.
Yeah. Or Cordell Patterson. Oh no, he wasn't. He would have worked in the middle, right? Was Patterson a Commander?
I don't know. Did Calais Campbell play for the Raiders? Or am I mixing? I'm mixing Ngakoue in there.
Yeah. Who do the Patriots even have anymore? Brian Hoyer, did he play for the Commanders or the Titans?
Played for the Raiders.
I don't know anymore. I mean, you could just go like top right, Bo Jackson, middle, AP.
Did Lynch play for the Raiders at the end?
Yeah.
Could use him there. Would that be better, you think?
Yeah, better than Bo Jackson probably, yeah. I know he did
Good
play
Lynch.
for the Raiders, so
20. And then AP was the guy here.
yeah.
Okay, just 3 more left. In hindsight, maybe Mariota would have been better here.
Where did Zacchaeus go?
Olamide Zacchaeus went to the Eagles.
Oh yeah.
Nelson Aguilar, did he? No, he didn't play for Atlanta.
Did Matt Collins play for the Raiders?
Yes.
What about Austin Hooper? What's lower?
Hooper played for the Raiders?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who do you think is lower?
I think Austin Hooper would be.
Patriots. Every time I think of the Patriots, I think of Dante Hightower. Don't ask why.
I'm trying to think of those old receivers: Mohamed Sanu, Julian Edelman.
They never.
There's no
they were
Gronk over there?
Patriots. Amendola. They were all Patriots. That's it. Like, no, you can have Parker, Juju. None of them were. Titans is throwing me.
Yeah, these are tough. I'm trying to think those running backs too.
Oh, did Randy Moss
James
play for
White.
the Titans? Did he not?
I don't.
Maybe he didn't. I don't know. Could be wrong.
Who's the coach that didn't Mike Vrabel play for the Titans and
Oh, Jonnu Smith. Jonnu Smith played for both. Jonnu Smith definitely played for
John
both.
started in.
I remember seeing him on the
MS.
Patriots, and I know for a fact he was a Titan.
yeah?
Vrabel. I don't know how Vrabel would have been because he's coached the Titans too.
Does that count for coach? Oh, he played for the Titans.
No, he played and coached like after
Oh.
the fact. Okay, one more to send us out on a high note, hopefully.
Hopefully. I don't know. Receivers. Not receiver. Kicker. Punter. Placeholder. Long snapper. Anyone? Oh.
No
Dude, I
Ty
don't know.
Montgomery.
You know, you could literally use Jacoby Brissett, right?
I think we said his name too before. When we were
Yeah, you
listing
did.
quarterback.
I don't remember him with the Patriots at all.
That's where he started.
Yeah.
Yeah, Colts took a shot at him. Trade or something. Well, it was with Luck. I think it coincided with the Luck thing, right?
I mean, they had him when Luck retired.
No, Brissett was after Phillip Rivers.
Yeah, we had Brissett when Luck retired because he was our starter the whole year. In 2018,
after that.
No, 2018, Brissett was our starter the entire year.
Oh.
Okay. Overall,
And then
solid
we
day
laughed
on
at
grids,
him.
I'd say.
I
No,
hope
'cause then we
Jacoby
signed him.
Brissett signs with the
So
Steelers.
We had Jacoby Brissett when Luck retired. Then we gave him an extension in the offseason for $20 million for 2 years. And then under Phillip Rivers, or $40 million for 2 years. Then under Phillip Rivers, he was a backup, and we paid him $20 million to do QB sneaks. That's what it was.
So I'm looking at Brissett had a 4-year deal with them, or or this was with his rookie deal. Never mind. This is not helpful.
Yeah, we had him
Okay.
for like 3 years on the Colts.
I hope Brissett
You got-
goes to Steelers
Why? What?
because he can take over the starting job there.
And
you
then
have him, you must have him in fantasy. No one else.
like
would
I
throw
don't
it.
know why you'd want him to go there.
You
Of
have him in
course.
fantasy. You have to. Yeah.
Oh, I
Zach was
really
trying to
wish
trade with me, right?
I really
Scam
wish
season.
Colt McCoy goes to the Commanders, gets that starting job. Oh, can't. I just hope.
I'm
I
just
pray for it.
waiting
Like,
for Nick Mullins. He's getting that job in Minnesota.
Yeah, but the difference is Brissett's actually decent.
Jameis
Nick
Winston
Mullins.
going to the Colts to start. Like, no.
Yeah, I'm just all for it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you guys got anything else here? Or wrap us up.
Bucks played tonight.
Zach, you have to watch the Honest documentary. It was confirmed. You are that.
He's not gonna.
Must.
He's
You're gonna
not.
watch
cultured
There's not a
enough.
chance
You
I
are
watch that. There's not a
You
chance.
are gonna watch it.
Yeah, he's not cultured enough to watch it.
Bucks play tonight, Zach. You're gonna watch that at 9 p.m.
Not a chance. I'll be
What do you
in bed by
do,
9
Zach?
o'clock.
Like, what do you? Okay, never mind. I don't need to know.
All right,
by 9,
that's
you
gonna.
can't do
I
much.
think that'll wrap us up here. Zach's the closer.
Wow.
Zach Roush, Jared Vleski, myself, Drew Skyberg here on this Wednesday night. Thank you all for listening to yet another episode of Drew Sports Crew, The Journey to Million, the perfect podcast for you.